Hello, Malcolm here with the second edition of Letting Go, Taking Hold. My occasional musings, unscripted, my progress towards coming off church staff sometime in the next, well, could be weeks, months or years, but not too far off. I turn 64 next month. And so thinking a lot about how to prepare myself, my congregation, for coming off staff and providing for the future for myself, but also for the congregation in terms of staffing and leadership. Today, what I'd like to share with you is the fruit of a conversation I had yesterday with a colleague of mine, someone my age, both of us in the position of thinking about coming off staff in the next little while, certainly within the next 3 years, maybe sooner, who knows. And the conversation centered on the idea that he and I have a privilege in that we can choose when to come off staff, at least as things stand. We were reflecting upon the fact that all the other people of our cohort, our sort of age group of people on staff, so far apart from him and myself, have had to come off staff earlier than state retirement age, for one reason or another, health issues, family issues, just whatever. And he and I have not been in that situation yet. I mean, of course, that could come, who knows. But for the moment, we have a choice. I suppose, therefore, with choice comes more responsibility. If God takes us out, if I develop a major health issue, if my wider family need me, if I lose the trust of my congregation, or if I get fired, I mean, those are things outside my control largely. Therefore, I would have to respond to that and make a decision and come off staff. But at the moment, I have a choice. A choice as to how I come off staff. Do I gradually reduce my hours? Do I stop? And when? Do I carry on until I'm 67 or stop early? I have a choice. And for me and my friend, we have that choice. So how do we process that choice? How do we think about noticing what God is doing? Is God saying, stop sooner, stop later? Is God saying, focus on being full-time or part-time? Is God saying, in terms of preparing the congregation, focus on these areas of ministry as opposed to others? How do we process that? How do we think about it? That's what I've been musing on, talked about with my friend yesterday, prayed about it a fair bit, and I don't have an answer just yet. But I wondered if you had some ideas. If you have some ideas about how do we, those of us who have the choice, the privilege of the choice, not out of any righteousness, I'm sure, just the way it's worked out. With that choice, how do we process our decision-making about our time on staff? Let me know your thoughts. You can drop a message anywhere you see or hear this recording. I'd very much appreciate it, and do pray for wisdom and discernment for me and anybody else in my context. Take care, and God bless.